Yo, 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 y'all. It is a late night juice prep vibe. All right. It's a late night juice prep vibe. We're doing 2 recipes right now. I'm going to be watching the clock because I don't want to be here long, but I want to see how much juice we can get. Y'all, I'm 3 days out from my period. And so I want to show you what I'm juicing to make sure I yield a lot of juice because I love batch juicing. So I only do it once a week. But why I'm juicing what I'm juicing. All right. So it's your healthy habits and lifestyle coach, Jovonnie, and I help those with endometriosis, polycystic ovarian syndrome, adenomyosis, fibroids, those that deal with pelvic pain, chronic pain, low back pain, painful bowel movements. What else? Brain fog. What else? Inability to lose weight with that polycystic ovarian syndrome. What else? Heavy periods, irregular periods. Like, if you experience any of those body signals, y'all, it's your healthy habits and lifestyle coach, Jovonnie. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss an empowering video. And I do it all through healthy habits and lifestyle changes. A holistic approach, y'all. So we about to get in to this thing. So y'all got on number 2. First recipe is going to be watermelon, y'all. So I'm going with the watermelon first. And then I'm going to come back with cucumber, pineapple, and lime. I thought I had some ginger, y'all, but my ginger is no longer gingering. All right. So with the watermelon, y'all, very good with hydration. Also good with kidney support, magnesium. All right. Absolutely great source of it. So for my period, it's going to really help with like PMS symptoms. All right. I don't know how sweet this watermelon is going to be, y'all. I'm like 1 week out from the official watermelon season. Like bloating, fatigue, irritability, brain fog. So if you experience any of those things, make sure you get you some watermelon. If you like watermelon, it is a choice. It yields a lot of juice. Budget friendly on the juice vibes. And something that I've loved while I've been on my journey, healing journey, and juicing as one of the main vehicles I like to use to get in my nutrition, functional nutritional benefits, helps me stay hydrated. Tastes really good. Used to be a complicated thing, and I used to add so many different ingredients, and juicing would take so long, and I've now simplified it for myself to just kind of get in and out, juice, batch juice, thanks to the Nama J2, and then just keeping the recipes very simple but intentional. All right, drop that in the comments. Simple yet intentional. All right, simple yet intentional. Keep things simple and intentional when you show up and take care of you. So we're going to do watermelon, lime for the first juice. All right. So I want to prevent any type of flare-ups. I'm someone who experiences stage 4 endometriosis, adenomyosis, polycystic ovarian syndrome, fibroids. I have experience with those things, those conditions. And what I found out was all of those conditions was rooted in inflammation, chronic inflammation. All right, chronic inflammation. I don't even know, y'all. Look at these seeds. Can y'all see the seeds? Can you see the seeds? But I wanted to help me prevent flare-ups instead of having to react to them. And then, you know, a lot of times people have to use over-the-counter medicine. And I just don't want to have to go that route if I don't have to. All right, if I don't have to. And make sure we are charging. And make sure we're good. And we're not charging. But it's all right, because we ain't going to be here long. We're going to make it do what it do. Let's get this watermelon on and popping. If you like watermelon, drop watermelon in the chat. And then let me know, y'all. Let me know what your go-to is when you're on your cycle. What's your go-to on your cycle? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. We got our first pour out, y'all. We got our first pour out. Ooh. See, it went right into the waistband. Let's keep going. Helping with PMS. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What up? Oh shoot. What up? What up? What up, y'all? And while you're here, and I'm almost finished with this watermelon. Told y'all I won't be here long. We're about to be done with the first juice. In the show notes. Here's our first pour, y'all. In the show notes, there's a 5-day mindful eating meal plan. That should be the first link you see underneath the description. And that 5-day mindful eating meal plan has 5 different juice recipes, smoothie recipes, cooked plant-based foods, raw plant food options. It tells you a little bit about the role inflammation plays. Again, remember I told you all of those chronic conditions. Some of my symptoms were low back pain, painful bowel movement, irregular periods, unwanted facial hair, just hormones, imbalance, weight gain, lost weight, couldn't gain it again. It was just all over the place. What else? Loss of appetite at times. And then sometimes where I would have just really bad pain that just came out of nowhere. Not a everyday type of thing, but just kind of came out of nowhere. And so one of the ways that I've been able to reduce pain, ways to really eliminate and better manage stress whenever it comes up, or I can feel it, or my body gives me those signals, I know exactly how to respond, like deep breathing. It's just a 5-day mindful eating meal plan guide that I wanted to create for people so they could start approaching a different relationship with food. And I think the relationship with food plays a huge part because food is to be enjoyed, but it also is medicine. And it could truly help you heal your body and show up in ways that you probably never thought could. And so when you start eating with intention and you really start making healthy swaps, and you start getting really creative with how you're building your empowered plate, it becomes this whole way of showing up for yourself on a level that just says, I love you, I care for you, I want to get more in alignment with my body. I don't want to experience these things that I'm experiencing right now, like those symptoms I just mentioned to you. And sometimes you'll hear me call them symptoms, sometimes I'll call them signals. It's really just how your body is talking to you. All right, how your body is talking to you. I love the smell of watermelon. I'm not a huge fan of the taste, but last year I had way more last year than I had eaten in over 10 years combined. So I'm coming around. Okay. I see y'all, shoot. I see ya. And so, y'all, we are getting a lot of juice, as you can see from this one watermelon, and we're just juicing one tonight. I have 3 more. You see, I don't know if y'all can see, but it's getting a little juicy and splashy over here. We have our last few pieces, y'all, of this watermelon. About to cut up the lime. Again, I didn't even taste the watermelon. So hopefully it's going to be really good. Y'all, lime is really good. I add lime and ginger, if I have it on hand, to every single one of my juices. The lime is very alkalizing. The ginger helps with inflammation, so it helps with reducing that pain, that bloat. Got a little watermelon stuck at the top, y'all. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's not moving. We got a little watermelon stuck at the top. So make sure y'all get that 5-day mindful eating meal plan to really start reducing pain, really start helping you create a different relationship with food. It also includes some affirmations. So when you start to eat, you really start thinking about, how is this supporting my body? How is this supporting my vitality? Is this going to make me feel better, or is it going to make me feel worse? All right. So really starting to listen to your body, eat with intention, but most importantly, find things that you enjoy. All right. Find things that you enjoy. Y'all, we about to run out of space. And the no Kool-Aid juice picture. Drop Kool-Aid in the comments if you ever was on that Kool-Aid vibe. Kool-Aid was the go-to. And if it was, tell me what your favorite color Kool-Aid was, y'all. We didn't say the flavor. What your favorite color Kool-Aid was? Tell me. Let me know. So yeah, we are just about at our last little piece of lime just went through. And so we are doing good. Where we at, y'all? 11 minutes. 11 minutes. And we just finished juicing our watermelon. Let's see. Will it go? Will it go? Without overflowing. Will it? Oh no. Oh no. We're right at the top. So y'all, that was one watermelon. Filled up the whole pitcher. Let's see. Late night juicing, I see eating with intention. Whew, that is another level. Talking about needing a mindset shift. I know that's right. Come on, oh shoot. Kool-Aid, that red 40 fruit punch had me. I am not a fruit punch fan. Oh no. I think my favorite color Kool-Aid was the blue Kool-Aid. Like, I really loved the blue Kool-Aid. That was it for me. Blue Kool-Aid was the vibe. It was the absolute vibe. So y'all, I think I did a little too much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of the juice before I stir it all up, because I really want that lime to get all the way in. Mixed all the way through this whole watermelon. So y'all, we did it. One recipe is done, and we're still under 15 minutes. Let's add this real quick, this last one. And then we're going to rinse it out and get on to the next. So y'all, the next one is pineapple cucumber. Now, I don't know how much it's going to yield, so we're going to see. We're going to see. We're going to take a look-see. There we go. We got us 1 cup already. So I wanted to tell y'all about the 5-day mindful eating meal plan. All right. So as I rinse off this board, get ready to cut up these cucumbers and then the pineapples and our lime. I'm going to tell you about the next thing I have for you to support you on your healing journey. All right. So while I'm there, let me know if you like easy juice prep. If easy juice prep is a vibe for you, let me know. Easy juice prep is a vibe for you, let me know. Talk to me if you're down for the easy juice prep. All right, y'all, I got 5 cucumbers and I think maybe 4 pineapple. Hopefully they're all good. Hopefully they're all good. So the next product I have for you that I think will be very beneficial that I created is a plant-based alternative guide. So after you have started to, it's really for someone who wants to start eating with more intention and you want to know what the nutritional value is of what you're getting out of your food. So for me, I grew up eating a lot of rice, white rice that is, and eating things like grits that don't have any true nutritional value. It wasn't providing my body with anything really. It was really just allowing me to kind of get full. Y'all, I might need to just drink that. Kind of feel full, enjoy that Southern experience of eating. And so I think that's pretty much what it was, because I mean, there's some good grits recipes out there that's just enjoyable. So I think it's like more of like a, what we would call a comfort food, but the grits wasn't providing me with nutritional value. And so in the plant-based alternative guide, it really provides you with insight on grains, on vegetables, on fruits, on sources of protein, different things that will, different food groups and options for you to see what those nutritional benefits are. And I'm going to show it to you in just a second. And then also, it also goes over lots more recipes. So in the 5-day mindful eating meal plan, you're just getting 5 recipes for each one: juicing, smoothies, plant-based, cooked, plant-based, not cooked. So that's what, 5, 10, 15. You got 20 recipes in that one. But in the plant-based alternative guide that's linked in the show notes, there's also about 10 juice recipes, maybe almost like 10 smoothie recipes, other like cooked recipes, just to give you some options of how to make healthy swaps. And that's what it's all about, is making healthy swaps, taking the foods, the meals, the recipes that you're accustomed to and providing them with a more nutritional option, giving you a more nutritional option. So that way you're helping your body heal. You're using food as medicine, not just as comfort or convenience, but the true thing it was created for. And so that is in the plant-based alternative guide. So let me show it to you real quick. So this is the plant-based alternative guide. It is linked in the show notes. All right, so it really kind of goes over what it is that you can expect. Here you go with the benefits of your fruit, some of the nutritional benefits from your vegetables, your whole grains, how to choose the right whole grains for your whole food empowered plate vibe. Your protein. So many people feel like they can only get protein from animal meat, but some of the sources of proteins that you can get. Here are some healthy fat options that might work for you as well. And then you have some herbs and spices. Again, all with the nutritional benefits so you can make an empowered decision. All right. And then here we go with the recipes. You got smoothie recipes, juice recipes. And then you have other meal options. All right. And so it's just really a whole resource that you can get to help you make your empowered decisions on how to really eat with intention and find good ways to still enjoy the good things that you already love. All right. But you have to have an open mindset. So let's talk about mindset real quick. So mindset really goes into your thoughts, your feelings, your behaviors. Your thoughts, your feelings, your beliefs, and those 3 things shape your behaviors. And how you behave, it creates your reality, and it in turn turns into your lifestyle. All right. So what you believe about food, what you believe about your body's ability to heal, what you believe about turning your pain into power, that is all about your mindset. What you believe about the food that you're eating and how it's either helping you or not helping you on your healing journey, whether it's low back pain, pelvic pain, high blood pressure, insulin issues. All of those things could impact your food. And so I want you to be able to make empowered decisions. And so I wanted to make sure I gave you an educational rich document to where you can choose how it is that you wanted to create your empowered plate. All right. So y'all, we have our watermelon juice here. Now I have to get some more tops out. Our cucumbers are now done. And I'll show y'all what that looks like. But I just wanted y'all to know that that plant-based alternative guide is in the show notes. All right, it is in the show notes. And I will show y'all the next thing too. All right, so our cucumbers are done, y'all. Got a last little drip of the cucumber. And I'll show you how much we got from 5 cucumbers. All right. And then, y'all, I forgot that I had the little, look at that, y'all. The pulp thing, the juice strainer and the pulp bin, it was just collecting. But y'all, cucumbers, they're very cooling. They help with anti-bloating. So if you're someone who gets bloated a lot, cucumbers will be a good option. They're also budget friendly. Cucumbers are budget friendly. I'm gonna rinse off this watermelon. To get in here. All right. Lime, good vitamin C. Yeah. Good vitamin C on the lime, as well as very alkalizing. So that is 2 things of cucumber. 5 things of cucumber. I'm sorry, 5 things of cucumber. And I did peel the cucumbers. I wasn't able to get them organic. And so I wanted to make sure I took that skin off. But again, 3 days away from my period. It's going to help me with bloating, fatigue, irritability, brain fog. And so it really helps me make sure that I can do everything that I can in my power to give my body what it needs to have a good, healthy flow and period experience. All right. So I just wanted you to know why I'm doing what I'm doing, how these recipes, what the intentions behind the ingredients that I'm choosing for the recipes. So I really want y'all to know that. But why am I doing that? Because I don't want to be bloated. I don't want to be in pain. If I can reduce pelvic pain, any type of flare-ups, by making sure I emphasize how much anti-inflammatory foods I'm getting in, then I'm going to do everything I can to do that. And it's not just about food, y'all. All right. I want you to know that it's not just about food. Food is just one of the things that you choose each and every day to either consume or not consume. And what type of food depends on you, what decisions you make. So that's an easy approach to letting you know that you can definitely shift your relationship when it comes to food. All right, when it comes to food. The other thing will be your mindset and how you manage stress. Like that is a very important thing, is managing your stress levels. That also plays a part. In addition to that, y'all, besides just your stress levels, your mindset, but also your environment that you're in. All right, if it's in a toxic environment, if you're putting toxic products on your body, or around, not setting good boundaries, you start really causing issues with your central nervous system, and you stay in a fight or flight mode all the time, that's going to cause pain. And then if you're not moving, finding ways to truly move. And it doesn't have to be overly intense, but finding ways to move in ways that you like to move that will work for you, work for your lifestyle. I don't know, y'all. Looking at this pineapple, I could see some not good spots. I don't know if y'all could see some already not so good spots to the pineapple. I think we're good to go on that part. Hold on, y'all. Excuse me. Pineapple has bromelain, y'all. That is very important. It's a very important ingredient that really supports. You'll find that in the plant-based alternative guide. And so I want you to make sure that you utilize that as well. Come through. Yes, pain to power. At 10 smoothie recipes. I think it is at least 10 smoothie recipes. You love cucumbers. On whole, to eat whole, or do you love cucumbers to juice, or both? And what's your favorite cucumber recipe? If y'all like cucumbers, let me know in the comments. I'll wash my hands. Excuse me, Spence. Thank you. Let me know. How we doing, y'all? 26 minutes. Okay, let's get it. These pineapples are going to be what gets me the most, but I got this. You like cucumbers whole and juicing. Okay. My favorite thing, back in the day when I was a child, my favorite cucumber dish would be Hidden Valley Ranch, cucumbers, and Lay's classic original potato chips. That would be on my plastic or paper plate. That was one of my favorite ways of having cucumbers. Cucumber slices with potato chips and Hidden Valley Ranch. That was my vibe. That was my vibe. Ranch was my favorite salad dressing. It was my favorite salad dressing. What was yours? If y'all are watching this and catching it, tell me your favorite recipe with cucumbers. That was what was the first ingredient for our second juice. We coming up on about 30 minutes, and we already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 24-ounce jars of watermelon juice. And we have this much of cucumber juice already here and ready. Let's say I like them with white vinegar, salt, and pepper when eating them whole. Okay. I think we finally cut off enough of the pieces that aren't as good for the pineapple. That one. Got a little piece up here that's stuck. And then let me know, y'all, are y'all a pineapple fan? So I have some people who are allergic to pineapple. And so that's why I also incorporate apples. So if you're someone who's allergic to pineapple, you could definitely do apples. I actually had apple ginger juice today. I had the leftovers from attending the Together We Win prostate cancer symposium this past weekend, hosted by the We Can Win nonprofit organization. And so I had some extra juice left over. So that is why I'm juicing tonight, because I actually had watermelon juice left over from when I juiced for myself. I think it was possibly Thursday of last week. And then Friday, I juiced for, I don't know, maybe it was Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday. I juiced for the event. So I had some juice left over, so I didn't have to prep any until now because I finished that today. And it was really good. I had 2 24-ounce jars of the apple, lime, ginger. All right. And so, y'all, I feel like the last link in the show notes that I want to tell y'all about was the Wellness with Jovonnie bundle. So like I told y'all, can y'all see that? Not good. Not good. I have not had the best luck with pineapples. I don't know if it's just not in season or what. And it's not because I've had it long at all. Not because I haven't had it long. Not good. Already bad. Which is why, even though it's not apple season anymore, I absolutely enjoyed apple season because I did not have to worry about getting bad pineapples and it kind of messing up my plan for my juice recipes. I think this might be okay. Might be okay. Let me see. I don't know, y'all. Might have to let this one go. Not much of this one I was able to save. But the other one is the Wellness with Jovonnie bundle. Y'all, the Wellness with Jovonnie bundle is like a do-it-yourself. Like a do-it-yourself mini course. It walks you through mindset, mindful eating, and movement. That's what I call my M to the 3rd degree healing empowerment formula because it is a holistic approach to healing. It's not just food, it's not just movement, and it's not just stress management and mindset. All 3 of those components, those vehicles, those pillars are huge pieces of a framework to really help you reduce pain, eliminate distress, and regulate your periods. All right. Helps you with reducing the pain, helps you with getting your energy back, helps you not feel overwhelmed with burnout. So it's really an introductory approach to really understanding how all of those things come together and work for you. And there's a lot of different ways that you can interact with that bundle for yourself. Really, it's all about you getting back in control of yourself, your health, your life, starting to turn and shift to move from surviving into thriving. So it's really an introduction to a healing journey or a different approach to healing because you might have tried different things before and you might have said, oh, that didn't work for me. Changing what I ate didn't work. I was vegan for 5 years. It's more than eating plant-based. And sometimes, even when you are eating plant-based, you might not be eating whole food. So let's go back to that plant-based alternative guide that I gave you. That's a whole empowerment guide helping you with functional nutrition, telling you how you can get in your whole foods and make your healthy swaps. All right. That's the plant-based alternative guide in the show notes. Lots of information, educational, because I wanted to empower you and help you out. All right. But the Wellness with Jovonnie bundle got a week. Think what else is in there. It gives you ideas of what you can do for a whole exercise movement plan for a week. You have journals in there, guides, videos that are educational. So it's definitely a place for you to really get empowered and really start to see, is this the route for me? Do I really want to reduce my pain? Do I really want my vitality? Do I really want to lower my blood pressure? Do I really want to regulate my periods? Do I really want to take out the medication? Do I really want to live a high, vibrant life? And if that's what you want to do, it is really letting you know how this approach and this framework supports your body. All right, it shows you how it supports your body. And that is the Wellness with Jovonnie bundle. And if you're saying, I get all of that, I just need help. I want you to help me. I'm ready to get help. I want a more guided customized, personalized approach. I don't want to do this by myself because I've been doing it by myself. I'm willing and open to trying something different. Then the last link, I believe, or if it's not, you could just type ready in the comments. Just type ready and I will drop the link to you for the readiness assessment. All right, so I can really get an idea of what you're ready to change, what you're ready to shift. All right, what you're ready to shift. So y'all, that is it. We just have to cut our lime up and we'll see how much juice we get for this. Now you saw this, y'all. Y'all saw how much juice we got with the watermelon. Cucumbers are a more high yielding fruit, as well as pineapple. But as you can see, not as much as the watermelon. And maybe we could have used more cucumber. I think I only got like a total of 8 cucumber. I have one today that I cut up and had on 3 salads. And I took 3 salads with me to work. I ate 2 of them. Kept it really simple. And again, I told you I also had my juice, my apple lime ginger juice. I had 2 of them. So I went prepared. So it reduced the amount of temptation to order out or get something else outside of what I wanted to be able to feed and fuel my body, especially 3 days out from my cycle. All right. So y'all, all we got to do is wait for this lime to go through. It's playing around. But we're almost there. And how we looking on time? Y'all, we about to be done. We're about to be done in 40 minutes with two, I said 2 recipes. 2 recipes, y'all. What I'm thinking, y'all, is I really want y'all to tell me in the comments, have you ever felt like you needed to change, but you didn't know what to change? Drop a me or not me in the comments. If you ever felt like you needed to change, but didn't know how to change. Drop me in the comments. And again, if you're catching the replay, still drop it in the comments. I want to hear from you. I want to know you came through. I want to know that you came through. If that's ever been you, preparation is key. I used 5 cucumbers. Bought 8, kept 3 to eat whole, add to my salads, or just eat it with some vinaigrette. But I put 5 into this recipe. How many jars? In under an hour. Ooh, tell you just a minute. This is the last one, y'all. This was the last little bit of the pineapple and the lime. I thought I was going to have some ginger, but my ginger was no longer good. All right, y'all. Here we go. Now, I want y'all to let me know in the comments if this has been you. You tried shifting what you ate and you didn't see results, or your results didn't stick. Let me know if that's you. So type me in the comments if that's you. You tried changing what you were eating, but it wasn't sustainable. It wasn't something that you knew you would want to live a life like. And or you didn't see the results, or as soon as you stopped that type of eating, it changed to something like you went right back to normal. Right back to your regular norm. There we go, y'all. Here we go. And we have it. Less than an hour. Let me show it to you. Let me show it to you. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So we got 3 cucumber pineapple. 3 cucumber pineapple. Can y'all see it? Y'all with me? Y'all with me? Y'all with me? Let me move this out the way. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a half of the watermelon lime, y'all. Let's see. Yep, 5 and a half. So that's 8 and a half 24-ounce jars of juice. 3 days before my menstrual cycle starts. I'm trying to get my flow good, ready to go. I want to make sure I'm hydrated. I want to make sure that I'm reducing pain. I want to make sure that I am focused on my experience because I have some control over it. It's just not my body all out of control doing whatever it wants to do. So y'all, we got 8 and a half. We did it in under 45 minutes. Let's go. And it was a late night with it. Shout out to all my teachers. It's Teacher Appreciation Week. It's also Nurses Appreciation Week. Shout out to the nurses. Y'all, it's your Healthy Habits and Lifestyle Coach, Jovonnie, host of the Empowered Plates, Empowered Lives podcast. Episode drops tomorrow, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 a.m. Central Standard Time. Make sure that you're subscribed to the Wellness with Jovonnie YouTube channel so you never miss an episode, a live, a video, nothing. So make sure you hit subscribe, like this video, and then comment vibe or no vibe. We're getting in 8 and a half 24 ounces of juice in under 45 minutes. Don't tell me you can't do it because I just did it with you. Y'all, make sure you check the show notes for value as well as good vibes. And in the comment, if you are looking for someone to help you reduce that pain, really give you the energy that you need, help you eliminate that distress and get back in control of your health and your life, make sure you type ready in the comments and I'll drop the link for the readiness assessment. Y'all, have a phenomenal week. Thanks for vibing with me, y'all.